A lot has happened since the last two report. Ray J got sent to the Shadow Realm. The Knicks made it to the NBA Finals for the first time in 27 years. I had my own words on that one. Thank you, James Harden. The Braves are still the best team in baseball, and the Chicago Bears have the whole league talking, and no one has even put on pads yet. Also, if the background looks different, it's because I've been literally rebuilding this whole setup. That's part of the reason why a hiatus took a little longer than I thought. But we back. Real quick, we are 4 subscribers away from 100. 4! If you've been watching, if you've been lurking, if anything I have ever said has made you laugh, go hit the button. Let's see triple digits. And thank you to everyone who's been returning, sharing, all of you. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. Before we get into all that, I gotta say something first. And I don't even fully know how I'm gonna say it, so just stay with me. Apparently it's Mental Health Awareness Month. I didn't know that. I dead serious had no idea. And even saying that out loud just feels a little weird. I don't really do this. I get on here, I joke around, talk sports, clown on whoever. But the second it gets into, hey, how are you doing? I kind of shut down. And I've been trying to figure out why. Because I see people online crying in their car, talking about bills, loneliness, whatever. And something in me goes, I'm not doing that. Not judging. I just can't see myself doing it. But here's the thing. I've been going through it too. Like, actually going through it. There have been days, the past few weeks, where I knew I needed to turn the camera on. I wanted to. I just didn't. Little voices. I almost won. And honestly, some days they did because the videos didn't get made. And I had to sit with that. And then I look up and Ray J out there does all of it in public. The fight, the allegations, the hospital. This man is going through something real right now, live for everybody to see. Which got me thinking, we're all dealing with something. We're just doing it differently. But okay, let's talk about what actually happened, because this wasn't just a knockout. Round 1, Supa Hot Fire spent literally the whole first round just jogging. Nobody threw anything. I'm watching it like, what's happening? What am I watching? Why am I even tuned in for this? Round 2, 26 seconds. Right hook, lights, out. Shadow Realm. Claimed another soul. But then, Ray J gets up on camera after the fight and says essentially,
"Yo, I thought we had a plan."
He said they had a plan? Now the promoters launched a whole investigation into whether this thing is fixed. That's crazy. And then, 2 hours after the knockout, Ray J checks himself into a Vegas hospital. Possible concussion, heart issues. That's his second hospitalization of the year, by the way. And at the press conference before the fight, when Supa Hot Fire, I'm not a rapper. I am not a rapper. Made a Diddy joke, Ray J grabbed the mic and started screaming,
"Free Diddy." First off, free Diddy.
That ass, free him.
And the nigga wasn't fucking niggas.
I cannot make this up. This is real life. Somebody genuinely check on Ray J. But also, this is exactly why I do the Do Report. You cannot write this. The New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals. I'm gonna let that sit for a second. 27 years. The last time this franchise was in the finals, I was a kid. Tim Duncan was collecting rings. Latrell Sprewell was on the court. Now it's 2026, Jalen Brunson putting the whole team on his back and balling. Looking like he's got unfinished business with anybody in the Garden. Dude, I said what I said about James Harden, and he proved me right. You had one job. Anyways, genuinely, hats off. Game 1, June 3rd. I will be watching, hopefully, Wemby at the Garden. I'm recording this video Saturday, 1 p.m. before Game 7. I'm claiming Wemby at the Garden. And the Braves, still the best team in baseball. Outcast, Andre, Big Boy, Michael Harris. And the Bears. It's OTAs. Nobody in pads. Nobody's played it down. And the whole league is already talking about Chicago. That's all I'm going to say. Just keep watching. Back to the real part. I saw Dana White say men shouldn't talk about mental health publicly. His words, handle it behind closed doors. Don't show that weakness to anybody. And a lot of people dunked on him for that. Called him insensitive, out of touch. Honestly, I get it. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I disagree. I move like that. Things roll off of me. That's how I was raised. That's how I'm wired. And there's nothing wrong with that. Here's where I push back just a little. Dana's framing says that talking is the weakness. I don't think that's right, because there's a difference between performing your pain for an audience and just finding somewhere to put it. You gotta let the pressure out sometimes. Even if it's just you saying to yourself, yeah, I'm not good right now. That's not a weakness. That's maintenance. That's keeping the engine from blowing. Then I saw this post from Swoll. He basically said, if a man shows anger, he's toxic. Shows fear, he's a coward. Shows sadness, he's weak. Sets boundaries, he's insecure. Has standards, he's a misogynist. Shows emotion, he's a simp. Shows no emotion, he's heartless. In the end, you can't win. So just do what's right by you, your family, and God. Nothing else matters. And that last part, nothing else matters. I say it to myself more than I probably should. I'll be in the middle of something heavy and just none of this matters. We move on, and it works until it doesn't. But I used to think that was me running from the problem. Alan Watts called it something different, more like a practice, a mantra, releasing your grip on it so you can keep moving forward. Less avoidance, more navigation. I think that's actually a little closer to what it is. Then there's this, Michael B. Jordan. I'm just gonna let him speak.
You're feeling the most trapped and down and nothing can't go right. I feel like those are the moments that define you. Those are those character canon moments that are like, what am I gonna do now? You know, how do you respond to that? And thinking your way, feeling your way, working your way through those things on the other side. It's like, you know, I don't know who said the saying, but like usually, you know, you're the closest to getting what you want is always the hardest. It's always the feeling when you're getting ready to, you know, people give up right before they get what they've always wanted to get. People quit and they give up. And I will not be the person who quit before I got what I wanted or what I needed or what I felt I was supposed to have, you know? Like, and if that wasn't for me, it wasn't for me. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep knocking on the door until I get what I feel. That's been something I've always felt since having the name Michael Jordan and understanding that there's another guy out there named Michael Jordan that was the best ever to do something. And being teased and picked on about that and made me for a moment not wanting to play sports. But then it was like, nah, I'm actually going to make sure I'm going to compete. At least I'm going to compete. You're going to at least see me. I'm going to be somebody that it's not going to be, oh, his name is this. It's going to be, oh no, but he can play. Or, oh no, he can, oh, he has something about him, something that is formidable, that is above average, that is unique to him. And it gave me a healthy chip, you know? So and for the people who are listening who, you know, who do have, you know, that doesn't feel like they can change their circumstances with the way they think or they feel, just hold on. Just endure, you know? Look at things differently. Challenge yourself to look at things as the glass half full. Challenge yourself to think 4 steps ahead. Think your way through it. Like now we have so many tools. We have so much information. There's a lot of misinformation out there, but there's so much information to be curious. Find something that does resonate with you, even if it's not in the world that you ever thought you would be in. Find something that you align with. And because everybody aligns with something. That's not an excuse I'm willing to take from anybody, you know? Align with something and find your positivity, find your intuition within that thing. And be obsessed about it.
People quit right before they get what they've always wanted. He said that. And he also said, find something that resonates with you, find your intuition within that thing and be obsessed with it. For him, it was competing, proving people wrong, turning what was supposed to embarrass him into a chip. For me, it's this, storytelling, sports, getting on a camera on a Tuesday and figuring out how to make somebody's day a little lighter. And that's the thing about athletes. The reason why I keep coming back to their stories, what they go through is real. The pressure, the failure, the noise, the mental gymnastics of just having to show up when you don't feel like it. The truly great ones don't avoid that. They go through it. The whole Mamba mentality is not about being fearless. It's about going anyway. Your lowest moment is not your every moment. The great ones know that. They've been there. They just didn't stay. Bear with me for a second. This is the best way I can explain where I'm at right now. Toy Story. Buzz and Woody, they're stuck, lost, trying to figure out how to get back to Andy, and it feels impossible. And Woody, who thinks he's the smart one, who thinks he's got everything figured out, looks at Buzz and goes,
You are a toy!
be realistic. Accept the circumstances. Stop being delusional, Buzz. And Buzz just looks at him, completely unbothered.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
That shit gets me every time. Because Woody is right. On paper, he's got all the logic, the reasons why this isn't gonna work. And Woody represents life to me. Life will sit there and tell you exactly why you're stuck, exactly why it's not realistic, exactly why you should just accept it and move on. Life will look you in your face and say, you are a toy. Stop acting like you're something more. And Buzz is just fully deluded. Still thinks he's a space ranger, not a toy, not limited. A space ranger. And somehow, that delusion is what saves them. Buzz wins. They get home. Except, and this is the part that gets me, Buzz isn't actually flying. Woody has to point that out.
That wasn't flying, that was falling with style.
That's where I'm at. I'm not flying. I don't have it all figured out. Some days, I can barely even get out the door. I'm falling with style. And I'm calling it flight. If you can just find something you're obsessed with, if you can hold on a little longer, if you can just be delusional enough to believe that something better is coming, you can find your way back to Andy too. Life is easier if you're a little delusional. Tell yourself, nothing matters. Believe. Tomorrow is a new day. That's not giving up. That's how you keep going. That's the Do Report, episode 3. I'm Wes Do. 4 subscribers away from 100. Let's go get them. Thank you so much. Stay delusional. Stay infinite. Do infinity and beyond.